It's time now for the latest in local sports. In sports, our high school basketball teams in action this Thursday evening at the Benny Ratliff Arena hosting Pierce County. Varsity girls game gets underway at 5. Varsity boys game around 6:30. Come on out and support the high school basketball teams. Varsity girls game the varsity girls set to play Frederick Academy today, but that game has been canceled. Wayne County wrestling team opens up their season today. They'll be at home competing with Brantley County and Beach. Those matches are going to take place today at the high school gymnasium, the Benny Ratliff Arena. All gets underway around 5:30 this afternoon, so come on out and support the Wayne County wrestling team. The esports team at the high school began their playoff season Monday. JV team lost to Stars Mill 3-0, ending their season. But the varsity esports team won yesterday. They defeated Pickens County 3-1. They move on to round 2 this Wednesday. They take on Johnson High School out of Savannah. That event gets underway at 4 p.m. Swim team in action this week. They head to Ware County on Wednesday. High school football season down to the Final Four. Winners this weekend head to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium next weekend for a chance to win a state championship. Only team in the area playing at home Friday is Pierce County. They're home hosting Fitzgerald in the semifinal game. Other double-A matchup is Cook County against Rockmart. In Quad A, the BC Cadets 2 wins away from a third straight championship, but they'll be on the road taking on Stockbridge. The other Quad A matchup is Perry and Stars Mill. 5A Coffee's been number 1 all season. They meet Cartersville in the semifinal game. Other 5A matchup is between Creekside and Jefferson. In 6A football, it's Marist against Thomas County Central. Woodward Academy against Douglas County. In 7A, Coach Jeff Herron back at Camden. Camden back in the semifinals. They're on the road taking on Walton. Other 7A matchup is Grayson against Milton. Next weekend, again, the championship games in Atlanta. All those games next week will be televised by Georgia Public TV. NCAA unveils their top college football teams before championship Saturday. Big show set for Sunday evening as the NCAA will announce the 4 teams. They'll head to the football playoff. Georgia still with a chance to three-peat. Should still be ranked number 1 in tonight's rankings. Michigan solidified the number 2 spot with their win over Ohio State. Washington most likely to be the 3 spot, and undefeated FSU in at 4. Oregon, Texas, and Alabama all looking for help this weekend. Oregon could win the Pac-12 championship Friday with a win over Washington. FSU's in the ACC title game Saturday evening against Louisville. Georgia in the SEC title game against Alabama. That kickoff set for Saturday at 4 p.m. The line in that game has moved to Georgia up to a 5.5-point favorite in that ball game Saturday. Michigan in the Big Ten title game against Iowa. Michigan's a 29-point favorite in that title game. Texas and Oklahoma State in the Big 12 title game. Oklahoma State is a 14-point underdog to Texas. And Saturday, once again, the committee will be watching, and they'll make their announcements on Sunday evening in a special show to announce the 4 teams headed to the playoff system. And the national championship game this year is in Houston, Texas. First NFL head coach has been fired before the end of the season. Carolina fired coach Frank Reich yesterday, whose team's currently 1-10 with rookie quarterback Bryce Young. Panthers offense produced 15 or fewer points for the 5th straight week Sunday, 7th in 11 games. Reich becomes the first NFL head coach to be fired in back-to-back seasons, as he was fired last year from Indianapolis. His overall record as a head coach, 41 wins, 43 losses, 1 tie. Reich, the first of several head coaches that will be fired this season. Monday Night Football last night, it was Chicago 12, Minnesota Vikings 10, and the Texas A&M Aggies have found their new head football coach. Former assistant Mike Elko, the Duke head football coach, comes back to Texas A&M. He was an assistant under Jimbo Fisher for several years before taking the head job at Duke. In Duke, he was there 2 years, went 16-9. Elko signs a 6-year deal worth $7 million per season. That's going to do it for the latest in local sports.